We've been telling you for the past few months now about a new Rascal Flatts restaurant coming to the Flats East Bank. Well, tonight we can tell you it is not happening. Arlene Lai has been following the development's rocky path since day one and tells us what went wrong.
And it was the sound of new business that had Flats East Bank neighbors excited.
At one time, they was over there doing work over there.
Construction on a Rascal Flatts themed restaurant set to open last summer stalled. Summer turned to winter.
And then it was just like they stopped.
Finally, the country music band announced it was pulling out of the project, saying in part, "We licensed the use of our name, but never participated in the ownership or development of the restaurants. It denied any responsibility for obligations of the developer." A Channel 3 News investigation found that developer, RF Restaurants, LLC, had plans to build Rascal Flatts restaurants in at least 10 cities across the country. In suburban Chicago, construction had already begun. In Stamford, Connecticut, the only Rascal Flatts restaurant that ever opened closed its doors barely a year later. According to business filings, RF Restaurants is operated by Tawny Costa.
My name is Tawny Costa.
Seen here in a Massachusetts council meeting as manager of a Toby Keith's restaurant. Federal court documents have identified her as the girlfriend of an Arizona businessman named Frank Capri.
Before he was accused of using a chain of Toby Keith restaurants to defraud developers out of tens of millions of dollars, Frank Capri had another identity. He was Frank Gioia Jr., a soldier in one of New York's most notorious mafia crime families.
Reporter Robert Anglin from our sister newspaper, the Arizona Republic, published an extensive investigation of Capri, who went into the Witness Protection Program in exchange for his testimony against more than 70 mobsters. As Frank Capri, he owes more than $65 million in civil judgments.
Moving forward.
And the lawsuits against Tawny Costa's company are building from developers trying to recoup their losses. Meanwhile, the coming soon sign is no more.
It's sad, but I mean, like everything else, we have to move on.
Now, the whereabouts of Costa and Capri are currently unknown. Scott Wolstein of the Wolstein Group, the developer of the Flats East Bank, had no comment tonight on Rascal Flatts backing out of the project or the future of that vacant space. Russ?
More chapters to come here, certainly. A lot of twists and turns there. All right, Lena, thank you.